Searcy Country Club features 18 holes in a traditional tree-lined layout measuring 6,500 yards with a spacious practice green and a two-tiered driving range and short game practice area. Hole 1 is a straightaway, slightly downhill par 5 at 534 yards. An accurate tee shot is required due to a narrow landing area guarded by a large tree on the right. The green is reachable in two, but is well guarded with water in the front and a steep slope behind the green. Hole 2's tee box sits at the highest elevation of the golf course. This sharp, downhill par 3 measuring 168 yards will test a player depending on the wind conditions. Bunkers surround the front left and back of the green. Hole 3 is a 391-yard par 4. Slightly uphill, the tee shot landing area features a large fairway bunker on the right. The green slopes back to front, requiring an approach shot to be below the hole. Hole 4 has an invitingly wide fairway that a player can take advantage of with a long tee shot. At just 366 yards, this par 4 features a generous green and a birdie opportunity. Hole 5 is a 203-yard par 3. The green is elevated with bunkers on the front right and back left. Hole 6 is a dogleg left par 4 at 426 yards. After placing a tee shot in the fairway, players will need to carry their approach shot up a steep hill to the green. A miss of short or long will leave a player fighting for par. Hole 7 is the final par 3 of the front 9. At 185 yards, this hole has a welcoming green with little undulation, but players should avoid the right side with a steep drop-off. Hole 8 is a par 5 and the longest hole at Searcy Country Club at 580 yards. The fairway is generous and straight up the hill to a shallow green with bunkers on the front left and right. Hole 9 is a par 4 at 422 yards going back towards the clubhouse. A fairway bunker guards the left side as well as 3 more greenside bunkers also on the left. Hole 10 is a drivable par 4 at 290 yards for players taking on the risk. Out of bounds is along the right of the hole and the rear of the green. The green is highly elevated and any approach shot coming up short will be trouble for the player. Hole 11 at 550 yards is a narrow par 5 that will test any player off the tee. A well-placed drive down the left side can roll out in this downhill hole. The green is well guarded on 3 sides by water and a large bunker in the back. Hole 12 is the shortest hole at Searcy Country Club at 136 yards. This scenic par 3 has a 2-tier green and deep bunkers on the front left and back right. Hole 13 is a par 4 at 407 yards back up the hill. The fairway slopes from left to right, so a tee shot should be placed down the left side to keep your approach shot open. The green is elevated and well guarded by a deep bunker on the front right. Hole 14 is back down the hill and is a 416-yard par 4. A small creek crosses the fairway near the landing area. The approach shot is back through the trees to an undulating green with water behind. Hole 15 is a 379-yard par 4 with a narrow tee shot from a peninsula in the water. The green is generous but is sloped from left to right, leaving subtle breaks to negotiate. Hole 16 is a great scoring opportunity with this 323-yard par 4. While it is the shortest par 4 at Searcy Country Club, scoring on this hole will largely be determined by the approach shot to this shallow green sloping back to front. Hole 17 is a challenging par 3 at 205 yards. The green is highly elevated and undulating and guarded by two deep greenside bunkers on the left and right. Hole 18 is the finishing hole at 508 yards. This reachable par 5 has a large and inviting fairway. The second shot must negotiate a lone cedar tree in the fairway before the green. The green slopes back to front and has a long greenside bunker on the right.